Hey, I just got here and it's time to talk about solo leveling, and we finally have this episode, the full raid beginning on Jeju Island, which is majority of the episode, but at the start it's very focused on the Japanese versus Korean hunters. They're picking up where it left off from last week, but they skipped one frame that we're gonna get into that, but the fight was really fun. I can't wait to see the climax of the Jeju Island arc. So let's get into it and talk about it. Now, have Japan versus Korean S rank hunters there. Bayek versus the Atsushi guy, masked guy. And here is where we see the giant guy Malos instantly there. Unfortunately, he doesn't do much throughout the series. Poor guy. Bayek then has to face off alone against the other hunters a bit. Now, Jahein did get some hype here while she was fighting the female Japanese hunter. I forgot her name. I suck with names. I know, guys. I know. She actually overpowers her a bit, and I like how she reflex punched Atsushi the masked guy. And that guy was very shy, normally his personality, but when something happens, he kind of snaps off there and goes crazy. And here is where Jinwoo has to step in to help Jahein and stop that fight. I do still kind of want to say that Jahein would have probably beaten him, but hey, gotta have my boy step in for his girl there and actually slams him into the ground. That's Kumamoto here. But throughout the episode and even last episode, I liked how Goto kept looking at Jinwoo. Is he really a mage? Yes, he's just a mage. He's just a mage, everybody. He's just a mage. Oh, and I forgot, they also skipped the bickering and fight with the translator and the other guy here. But unfortunately, thanks to this, the Korean hunters lose here. But Goto wants to have a match with Jinwoo to see what he's actually capable. And my favorite thing in the entire episode was Jinwoo just smiling at Goto and him just losing his mind, molding. He's smiling at me. He's smiling, just casually making a guy angry just by smiling. I love moments like that. Don't curse him, don't insult him, don't go after him, don't do anything bad to him, just smile. But here, yes, we have 1 versus 1, and Jinwoo even said, hey, you can go all out, and even Jinwoo wanting to test a bit his strength after the Demon Castle here, and Goto instantly went for the attack, trying for the surprise punch. Jinwoo dodging, just like a mage would be able to do, right? Dodging in physical fights here, and Goto getting angrier and angrier. Jinwoo kept smiling at him, avoiding all of his attacks, and actually goes for a full power strike and manages to scratch or sort of cut a bit Jinwoo's cheek on the face here, and Jinwoo stops his hand, not his wrist. I like he didn't grab his wrist to fully stop the match between them, just stopping his hand. Hey, we gotta do this properly here. They're about to get serious. But unfortunately, everybody steps in on both sides from Japan and Korea to stop both of them so they don't destroy the entire thing. Because remember, fights, when they are serious fights, S rank versus S rank, do a lot of collateral damage here, and like go Ganhi being worried a bit about the gymnasium here. Unfortunately, they get a full fight versus Goto, but yeah, he was probably going to lose. And here is where they skipped the best frame with this fight, seeing after they walk away, Goto hitting himself, like the face he had in the manhwa. And I know they're following the novel a bit more closer here, but I still wanted to see that shitting Brick's face. I'm gonna have it here somewhere. You guys can see it. He was always, yes, I'm the strongest. Everybody glazing him, and he got a reality check versus Jinwoo here, and he's gonna get another one later on here. But yeah, that's pretty much the first half of the episode, and Jinwoo kind of getting a basic idea of the powers of the others, even leaving some shadow soldiers in their shadows here, and Goto and the others being surprised that Jinwoo is not on the list for those who are gonna go on the Jeju Island raid. And Jinwoo just, after last episode, and speaking of last episode, I just want to say one thing. Fucking aura farmers hypers are so annoying. I'm talking about the fans. Jinwoo last episode showed some emotion. Everything has been fighting for. He did it last week, saving his mother. He cried, he got emotional. Now he sucks. Most downvoted episode ever. Everybody shitting on it. Oh, he lost aura. Somebody crying and showing emotion doesn't mean they lost aura. You edgy motherfuckers, get some grip. This is why people misunderstand Vinland Saga and so many other shows. Showing emotions, growing, getting character development, an arc doesn't mean losing aura. I blame Jujutsu Kaisen for this. But anyway, I'm not gonna rant full on that. People are just stupid here. Jinwoo just wanting to be with his family, wanting to be there for them, and that's why he didn't go on the list to be on the raid. Of course, come on, we all know it. He's gonna be there at some point, regardless if you've read the source material or not. The story is literally about him. Of course, he's gonna be in one of the most important places here. And throughout the episode, we see the ants, what happened with them. This is very, very similar with the Chimera Ant arc from Hunter x Hunter, like bit for bit in some cases. We all know it if you've read Hunter x Hunter or watched the anime, and back and forth here. We see the ant and the queen saying they're running out of food. They started eating each other. They have to leave the island to get more food, and a stronger child needs to be born to lead them, the king. And we see there the release of the king from the egg being born and him transforming there. Now, if you've read, yeah, I want to go into spoilers about this, but I'm not gonna go into spoilers about the king. I'm just gonna say I love the king. That's all I'm going to say. King is awesome. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm not gonna say his name. If you have anime only, I'm gonna try it as much as possible to stick with anime only things. I've recently reread the manga, that's why I'm so hyped here, and some things are much fresher in my memory right now after rereading. So yeah, we see everybody getting ready for the raid, preparing, talking about it to start it here. Min Sung, of course, is there for his PR stunt, that piece of shit. And the raid finally begins, and the healer Bayung, Bayek's friend, is also gonna be there. He's gonna be very important, having your healer, and the Japanese hunter Goto and the others are gonna be the decoys, all of them ready. And I like the reporter in the helicopter there with the Korean hunters. Yeah, I'm an A rank hunter. I'm used to filming and recording in dangerous zones. I'm like, yeah, of course. Definitely, guy. Definitely. You're gonna be great. You're gonna be great. Here, and I liked how Choi, typical mage players, farming, AoE farming the experience from the helicopter, killing the ants there after the Japan hunters started being the decoys. He's just casually farming experience from the decoy. Granted, in WoW Classic you have ice mages, he's a fire mage, so but still AoE farming here, and him clearing the tunnels to see which directions to go, hitting all of them here. The arrogance of a mage is forever present. No matter what game you play, mage players are arrogant, and he's definitely that, the ultimate hunter here before Jinwoo. But during all of that, Jinwoo of course was doing daily quests. The grind never stops here, and still thinking of his family, saying the other hunters are gonna be able to do it without him. Yeah, for sure they are, of course. And here we have them finding the egg room. They see the egg of the king here, and the Japan hunters, they get another dose of reality check, let me put it that way. Getting their head exploded, eaten, chopped off, splattered by our king. He's here. So yeah, I'm very excited for next episode. This one definitely build up the Jeju Island arc, and I like the fight at the start. But I still wanted to see that frame with Goto shitting bricks here, which is definitely gonna shit something a bit later on. And best boy is here, the king. I'm struggling so much not to say. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about the episode, especially if you're anime only or also if you have read the source material. I'm curious of some different opinions here. Don't go into spoilers, please, please, please keep it anime only regardless there. But yeah, thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, helps me quite a lot, and you guys get the latest videos on the series that I follow. And keep enjoying solo leveling. We're here for the climax of this arc. It's gonna be really, really fun. Bye-bye.